Yeah, welcome to today's class. Today we want to look at switch case statement. Now, this will actually bring us to the end of decision making in terms of looking at conditions and all that. Now, there are basically no rules on which of the if else, switch case, nested if to use. But with experience, I'm just going to give you some basic rules to when to use any of them. So if you have just one condition, right? One condition, you can use if. If you have um, two conditions, you can use if else, right? If you have three plus conditions, three or more conditions, right? You can use if else statement, right? I have taught you this. Now, if you have dependent, right? Dependent conditions, like I told you in the last class, dependent condition. Like the last class we did, we talked about the spirit, the soul, and the body, right? Where the body is dependent on the soul is dependent on the spirit. In such case, you can use nested if, nested, right? Nested if or nested if else, right? Like that statement. Now, if you have multiple fixed choice condition, right? You have multiple fixed choice or choices, right? You can use switch case. You can use switch case. So I'm just showing you when you can use any of these based on the experience. Now, what we want to do today is switch case statement. So let me show you how to use this switch case statement in writing a program. First, let's look at the syntax for a switch case. You have switch, and then you have, let's say, expression. Then you have case, um, value one, right? Then you have statement or statement. You can have many. Then you have break. So in this one, you close. Then in this one, you have this. You know, I told you also in the decision making, you also have break or continue. Now, I'm introducing break in this. So inside this case value, if this is true, then you carry out this statement, then you break. This break will take you out. Then you have case, let's say value 2, then you have statement, then you also have break, right? Then we can say default. Then you now have statement or statement, right? Then you close this. So this is the syntax for switch case statement. So you test the expression. When you go in, if that expression equals to this value, it will print out this statement, this block of code. If the expression is not this, then it will check for the next expression. If it is equal to this value, it will go in and carry out this. then it will come out. That is why you have this break. Then if none of this is true, it will carry out the default statement. Now, why do you need the break statement inside each of the cases? If you don't have this break statement here, it means that execution is going to flow downward. So it will carry out, if this is true with this expression, it will carry out this statement. Then it will flow, it will not come out of this case. It will flow to the next case, print out what is in the next case, then flow to the next one. So that will give you a wrong output because it's going to execute everything inside the cases. But if you have this break, once this one is true and it executes that statement, the break will bring it out of the switch case. And then it will print out whatever statement is after this switch case. That is the essence of the break. So it's very important. If you don't put it, it will give you a wrong output. So this is a switch case syntax. Now, what is the flow chart for this? You have something like this. Then you're having this expression inside here. So then you test the first case, second case, third case. So you have this, all this coming. Then you have, let's just put it like this. All right, so this is case 1. This is case 2. This is case 3. Now this is the default case. Default case. Now this is the block, or you just put it statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, and then the last statement. So this is the flow chart for switch case statement. You do the expression. If it is this case, it will go in. If this is not true, it will come to this one. If this is not true, it will come to this one. Like that until it will exit, which is the end. So this is syntax, and this is the flow chart. So let's write a program to demonstrate this on the screen. So you see me having this remote in my hand. I'm actually going to use this to demonstrate this remote. Now you program this remote to have a TV station on channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, like that. Now let's assume that I have Wazobia Max TV on channel 1. So the moment I press 1, it will change to Wazobia Max. The moment I press 2, it will change to NTA. When I press 3, it will change to Channels Television. When I press 4, it will change to CNN, right? That is what I have programmed. So that is what I'm going to show you here. Now, I'm going to write a program to demonstrate that. I will say include stdio.h. This is for the print function. Then I will say int main. I'll go in. Now, I'm going to declare just one variable, and I will say int, I can call it channel. Then I will assign the value to it. I will say 1. Then I will close this. Now, I can make this, my program, dynamic or interactive. So it is, when I run the program, it will write on the screen, enter a value from 1 to 3. Then when I enter the value, I will bring in my scanf. But because of the board, I'm not going to do that. But in the code block, I'm going to demonstrate that for you to see. So here, I'm just going to assign a default value to this, my variable, which is channel, created in the integer realm. Now I'm going to do the switch case. So I'll say switch switch. Then I will have channel inside. Then I will write this. So here I will say case 1, print F. Wazobia Max TV. Then I'll write break. Then case 2, print F. C N, I'll say NTA. Then I will close. And here I will write break. Right? It's a statement. Then I can now put my default. I can say default. Here I will say print F. No signal. No signal. Then I'm going to close here. I'll close my bracket for this switch case. Then I'll write my return 0. I'll end my statement. So this, my program, I'm just going to end it here. So I hope you can still see. It's not on the same line with the return. It's not on the same line, but because I don't know, I don't think you can still see below this board. So that is why I'm just writing it almost on the same line, but it should be below this return 0. So this is my program. Now, how does this work? I have include stdio.h. The purpose of this library is for me to get this printf, right? Then this is my main, int main. Then my main function, I will go in to create everything inside it. I declare a variable channel, and I'm assigning 1 to it. Then I have my switch case, So the switch is going to check the expression, which is the variable channel. Channel is 1. So switch, channel is 1, then it will go in and it will check all the cases. Case 1. So what is here is 1. This channel is 1. So it will check case 1. So it is 1. Then it will go in and it will print Wazobia Max TV. That is what it will print on the screen. And then it will break. Here I should, to make it go to the next line, I should add my new line mark then. So I should do the same thing here. Then I'll do the same thing here too. All right, so this is it. Now, channel is 1, so it's going to print out Wazobia Max TV. So when I press 1, it's going to change to that channel. Now, if I change this place to 2, it will go in. Channel is 2. Channel is now 2, right? It will check case 1. No. It will skip this one. Then it will come case 2. Yes, it will go in and it will print NTA, meaning it will change the channel to NTA. That is basically what is happening. Now, if I change this place to 3, so channel becomes 3. It will go in case 1. No, channel is 3. It will skip this one. Case 2. No, channel is 3. It's not seeing 3 again. It will now come to default. It will print out no signal, because none of these cases is matching what is inside channel. So it's going to result to the default. That is what this default means, right? Then after that, it will do return to the operating system, and that will be the end of the program. So this is the purpose for switch case statement. You can use this when you have multiple fixed choices to make. So that is basically what you can use for this remote. That is what I want to show you in this class. So we'll go to code block, and then I'll demonstrate this program for you to see. Then the next class, we are going to look at loops, the for loops, the while loops, and the rest. That's what we are going to look at in the next class. And after that loops, we will come to the end of decision making. So this is what I have to show you in this class. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And also follow me on my Facebook page. So let's go to code blocks. So this is our code blocks, and then this is our switch case program. So as you can see, I have written it. Now, I told you I can make it interactive. So I'm going to make this one interactive, meaning I just declared a variable channel without assigning any value to it. Then when I run this program, it's going to print out, press a button 1 to 3 to select a TV channel. Now when I input any number, say 1 or 2 or 3, it's going to assign that value to the address. This scanf will take that value and put it in this address of channel. So this is address of channel. Then switch case will check. If channel is 1, it will print out, it will go to case 1, it will print out you are watching Wazobia Max TV. Then it will break, meaning it will come out of that switch. So if channel is 2, it will print out you are watching NTA. Then it will break, meaning it will come out. If case is 3, it will print out you are watching channels, which is channels television. So here I can put channels television. Right? Channels television. Then if I'm supplying another number, say 4, it will now go to the default because none of these cases will be true. It will now print out no signal, invalid channel. Right? So let's execute this program. So you see, press a button 1 to 3 to select a TV channel. So I'm going to put 1. See, to print out you are watching Wazobia Max TV. So if I come down, see, you are watching Wazobia Max TV because the case is 1. So it's matching whatever I supplied as the channel, which is the variable. Now, if I run it again, and I put 2, and I press enter, see, it's printing out you are watching NTA, which is the second. You are watching NTA. So case is 2 because I supplied 2. So it's printing that out. Now, if I execute it again, and I supply 4 or 5, then I press enter, it's going to print out no signal, invalid channel, because I instructed it to be within 1 and 3. So there is no signal. That means it's printing out the default case, which is the default case. So none of this is matching. None of the case is matching. So that's why it's printing out no signal, invalid channel. So that is what I want to show you in this class. If you have come with me this far, don't forget to subscribe. Also follow me on my Facebook page, and you can give me a thumbs up. So we have come to the end of this series. The next class will be on loops. So till we see in the next class. Bye-bye.